Wrong me. Hello! Do you still say the same?
I suppose we ought to take stock of the situation. By forestalling the 8th Umbra calamity, we have unwritten history. The future now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits. But so long as we stand together, I doubt not that we can overcome all trials. We have always done so, have we not?
Twitchy ears.
Well, no, I've my suspicions as to what this is about. But would you be so good as to confirm them for me? Just as I thought, they went ahead with it after all. The artists of the mean had come to me with a proposal, you see. In celebration of the knight's return, they asked how I wished to be commemorated. On a coin or as an automaton? And either, I replied. For all the good it did, they knew I would be embarrassed. It makes no difference what name they give it. They still did it. A right stubborn lot they are. As befits the people of the Crystarian. They shall be just fine without me. And Lena may rest assured I do not worry for them. Don't you just look just adorable like this? I hope we can come back and still make you do this adorable little scene. But I doubt it. Nevertheless, I shall never cease to pray for their happiness. No longer am I leader of a nation. Whatever power and influence I may have wielded and left behind, as surely as I left my body. But everything I've ever felt and experienced, all of these things and more, I have brought with me. You have brought for me. And I shall carry them close to my heart, always, until the end of my days. Okay, that scene was far longer than I expected, but I don't care. I just wanted to see the little part where he just kneeled down to the minion. It was also a warm-up for my voice. They're worthy distractions, this is fine. I also saw someone on Twitter going like, that moment they actually talk to the next quest NPC. And you have not talked to all the NPCs yet! Who. I know that feeling though. I did the exact same thing, Thanarian. But instead, I sent it to my mother. I quickly deleted the message. And yeah, I fell face flat. Going like, my mom was like, "What's this? What's it about?" And I was like, "It's not for you." But what's it about? It's not for you. It doesn't matter. But no. Hi, Fogocha. Thank you for the 31 months of super amazing, comfy subscription. I hope you do not mind that we are back into some Final Fantasy XIV because new patch. You know that feeling when Guild Wars finally has new content and you're like, but I want to see what happens with Oreen or something. I know a little bit about Guild Wars. A little bit. Alright, it's a daily dose of Graha. You deal mine. Oh, damn it. Well, you're free as a bird. And why is somebody apping me right now? Me. Aww. Oh, wait. Distractions. Distractions. Yeah, I thought so. It was my mom and I just need to send her a little reply. I usually don't check my apps on stream though. I just saw a little bit and I was like, oh. Say hi to her for me? I'll try to remember that. I told her that I'll get back to her tonight. And I usually wait until the even next release to play the previews. Oh, so that nobody's there and you're doing something completely different. You expect a brain derp? This is fine. Okay, Fogucha, I will try to not do that for you. Okay. But thank you so much for 31 months, Fogucha! I really need to get to that. So yeah, Fogucha, do tell us. Do tell us. Why do you keep coming here? I would love to hear that. Hi, Ontario. You keep coming here because you are a Fogucha? That person that once upon a time visited a common spot of mine with me. Because you put a shotgun between my shoulder blades. Very just trying to take away that piece of innocence that I'm trying to communicate to y'all. I feel just like, you're not innocent. You drag me by my hair to raids. If not by my hair, it's by my ears. A water shotgun! Ah! Nice! I like it, Ontarian. You never found it? Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Oh, we got a second insing in chat. I shouldn't make that into some kind of verb, you know? No, not inting. Inting. I'm perfectly innocent. And I will quickly finish this last sip and then after 45 minutes we finally get into main scenario quest. Maybe we should get back into Stardew so I can prove to y'all how perfectly innocent I am. Perfectly timed. It was only 45 minutes. We started 5 past. Oh, I can see crying there. You make Stardew loot with your batteries. It's your batteries! I never use any of them. Not too much at least. Damn it, vogeltje.
Greetings, Area Zone. Come to look in on your friends. Rest assured, everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them, and I've satisfied myself that they are in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we?
Hey! First quest accepted!
Let's go!
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Straight through Elfino! I mean, this boy doesn't get enough appreciation anyway.
Vodka! Thank you so much for resubscribing for 31 months in a row!
It's just healthy. Just too much politics anyway.
There are some fans of Elfie, you know, he's not completely friendless. But thank you so much. I don't think I've seen Vodka online as of late. I hope you've been okay.
There are?
Yeah, there are.
Maybe not in a Realm Reborn, but...
I see a stretch request. Why do we get a stretch request
right at this moment? We only just got started. Everyone's like, it's fine.
You've been around just not streaming. I hope you're okay, though. Cry.
But thank you so much for the stretchels, Ariel. This is gonna be fun. I should see if we can have a cooldown on the stretch thing. We shouldn't do it more than every half hour.
I give up. I give bleh.
I had to friend Arya from progging. Redeem Sap.
This is another way of stretching that looks more interesting. No, it's actually more weird. And it's actually not perfect either. Otherwise, okay though. Hope you're well. I'm okay. I could be better, but I'm okay. Actually, today was quite a good day. So I guess I'm also okay. I feel you there. Did you get into the expansion? Into the patch chat, Vodka and Altarion? I assume that Altarion has already finished all of Eden, including at least one of the savage raids. I'm a bit melted. I think I will go do some stuff. Might be back later. Good luck, Vogeltje! And thank you so much for throwing the beautiful resubs.
What does changing butterfly mean? You cleared everything, but you won't do savage? Why not? Why, I'm a lag for the no spoilers. Yeah, we actually always do them on Wednesday. So there is a little bit of time for the people to just rush through them.
Yeah, I also got like... I made a little upgrade.
Just an adjustment in my clouds and it's not well.
But thank you so much for the stretch, Ontario. Ow. Okay.
I'm tired of small brain people and party fun. I'm tired of looking for new aesthetics every time. That makes sense. Will you be going to look here for your way into a PS5 Altarian to get yourself some demon souls? But yes, you should like continue. Lahi? Huh? Nani? Where did that come from? Should that be one of the replacement alerts? Lahi? Oh, that sounds like a hilarious sound maybe for a host alert, you know? Every time somebody alerts, Lahi? I've been looking for a new host alert. But it wouldn't work together with the Flareon. Make it a haste with a host, yeah! Ooh, sounds good. I wouldn't pay €11 just to be annoyed. I see. You'd actually only supposed to get one at the moment? Oh, I see. I've been hearing a few people going like, I got it, I'm so happy! At least 3 of my colleagues already got it. That I'm closely in contact with. Okay, Alfie, okay. We'll listen, okay? Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
Annoying.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
Is the sound okay? Because I feel like putting it up a little bit, but then the question is, do I put it up for everyone or do I just put it up for myself? And of course, I did not quite understand what you were saying. You like it? But does that mean that's good? Or is it like, why not? It's not quite a good answer. Not too hard for me. Okay, good. Alright, Xenos.
In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission. Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
I guess, Oriange, I guess.
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Who this?
Welcome back, everyone!
Is that Lee's voice?
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
She just sounds different. Maybe a slight bit, but still different. Maybe less determined. Maybe she's just a little bit burned out of just her job, you know?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lys Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
Oh! Sorry. This is the kind of situation where you're like, yeah, we have to give him something to say. So here's a line. But I can appreciate this cute face. Ooh. The famous Lys. Is she famous? Or do you mean from this books you've been reading?
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello!
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
My brain just got a hint, a sign, a little bit that made me go like, oh god, no! I think it's because of the trailer. I think the trailer starts with, it is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. I think that's what it reminded me of, and then my brain was like, no! Sorry, boy. But that was in someone else's voice, not in his voice.
Likewise, the others told me all about you.
No, if you're gonna say my name because you already said it.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Whoa. You're very dependent on him, aren't you, boy?
Oh, right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
Okay. You got Sims 4? I think I got Sims 4 for free in the Epic Store, but I never reinstalled it on my new computer. Rude, Lys! Rude! Not doing your homework. Yes, Alfie, lecture her.
Well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Just to be sure.
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
Wait, did they tell all that? Like all of Shadowbringers? I understand that that's a lot of saying, yeah. If you're trying to understand the complete first. Get to have a successful life Sims 4 is easy. Destroy other people's marriage. Flirt with their wife. Take all the money after all the family repeats. It's certainly one way to get through the game. And so we gotta fix some of the plot to set up the next expansion. You'll be fine for now. Kind of, yeah, kind of.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength.
So now we still need something for Tataru to say, and everybody had at least something to say.
Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
That almost sounds like, oi, is chaotic good? Nah.
But tell us, Lise, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
I get to be a part of the story.
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire.
You like Stella? I guess she has quite a fan base.
So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
You. All of the science.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. And we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Hero.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I love the way she said that. That's hilarious. We need to attach the main character to the side story. Don't question it.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
I like stuffy meetings. Yeah, I have no uses for Garlemald.
I knew you'd say yes.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
But she's going! I gotta go too! I mean, I wanted the whole group for Garlemald, where we're just like taking off like a little group to like have my own harem. Oh, come on, don't tell me it's not set up like a harem. Laird harem. I don't care about action. I just care about that guy.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
Excuse me! Bit much there, Stula! Hello, DJ Gamer! Isn't it just adorable? Yeah, let's not take it to that level, Atarian. No. It is that I cannot remove singular messages. Streamlabs doesn't allow for that. Oops! You're still this is not okay, girl. I'm wearing the pants in this stream, okay? I'm not sure if that actually works in English, but I think it does. Yeah, you still, I just cannot agree with what you just said there. It's not okay.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
That was so very much on purpose and it hit home. Oh, that was super adorable. Also, your face, like, oh my god. Why do they purposefully always make Raha do these weird things? And here we are, not minding it a single bit.
We shall be on our way then. Godspeed.
You, Katie. Don't worry about it. Be right back. Okay. So these are the ones that were left behind. And we now actually have a table instead of beds. Apparently. I'm not sure if we had a table before. I love to heart. Oh, sadness. Are you being butthurt? Wish to last about. One cannot afford even the slightest slip. Nope! I guess I just put a cooldown in there already, didn't I? With due preparation. Don't worry, I can say with complete confidence that Christ stress for anything. Okay. Kinda doesn't work if different people do it. Okay, fair, I guess. I just want to see him not. He's like, oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Another cutscene. When I set out to save Halric, I think Abu was always at the back of my mind. And having proved that the lights corrupted are not lost, I'm convinced that the same must be true of the Temple. Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the ether of Gabu's soul has rendered stagnant. Welcome back, Insync. Are you okay? And though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, that is it, and it warrants full investigation. If there's even a chance we can save Gabu, we have to try. But however much I'd like to race over to Limsa and set to work, there's no room for recklessness. Not when a child's life is at stake. A child's life. As I'm sure Bad Luck would remind us, we still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about Temple. I'm very bothered by something. Thank you, Isaac, for another 5 gifts of these to our beautiful people lacking about. Ah! Oh!
think they're going over to followers right now. Insane, thank you so much for double the ×5 gifted subs. There's only like one name in there that I do not know. That's so sweet. Insane, just looking at the number and it's still saying like, you're still 200 subs away. Thank you so much, Insane! Going ham for those silly messages, Insane! Oh my god! Oh my lord! Oh my god! Is it pleasing you? Like brain? If you don't know that many people on Twitch. Hello? Thank you so much, like what the heck? Now it says that. I feel so bad. I hope you're okay, Insane. Thank you so much for gifting a Hacken. 20 gift subs. Hello. You've been throwing more than 30 gift subs today. Oh my bloody lords. It's only 31. See, I was almost there. No! Oh my god! Please! Save my heart! I'm not sure if we're gonna make it today, Thunder. Thank you so much for throwing so many gift subs. You got your heart thing, you're ready for emergency. It's still quite a bit of a ride though. Oh my gosh, Instinct! Even for Instinct, this is a lot. Like, hello, Bray, please. Yeah, then please don't. I've seen things on Twitch that I do not expect to happen here, okay? I do not expect that I ever have to reply to something like that. Like, hello. Like, yeah. Something like that. Thank you so much. Your support is incredibly appreciated. And I should really just get myself one of those lights, shouldn't I? Like, oh my bloody lord. I've been looking into them. I'm thinking like probably gonna get them. Hey, I'm not quite like a certain Cyber, a certain Butchie. Yeah, oh my lord. Can you just imagine if Insync got out of university, got a proper job, then we really gotta teach him how to get things for himself. What did you get for yourself this year, Insane? Have you gotten yourself a Christmas present yet? I did. Yesterday I bought myself some leggings for sports with a galaxy pattern. Actually, I'm gonna get paid next semester for my thesis. That is so cool! And
think you saw a second candy for you. Well, yeah, almost, yeah. I bought myself 5 packs of hot noodles. Sounds like it is to me. I should really, like, go into our shopping center and go find myself this banana drink again. Because it's like a new thing. It's fully made of soya and some banana, and it's lovely, but they don't have it at Lidl. I bought 3 Switch games and an adapter for work, okay? It's something, I guess. What game so? Yes, I think my brain is slightly back, but hi Nino, thank you for the host. If anyone was just lured into here by a beautiful, beautiful comfy gift set, please do enjoy your 5 super comfy emotes, your ad-free viewing, and if you are on our Discord and you have your Discord link to your Twitch, you even get them all over Discord. Just the things I should buy for myself are too expensive and I don't spend money otherwise. You don't have to spend money! So might as well give it to people who can do something with it. Like, for example, Twitch. Is that too rude? That's too rude. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. My brain is broken. Welcome to the Shield. Both with expansions! And Mario 3D game collecting thing. They were selling Black Friday. Oh, I mean that's a good deal. Sounds fair. I need to find more. I want to buy some time, and I can't actually buy time. I can buy days off from work, but buy a lot. There's even people in here, like in the list that have maybe once ever followed and now suddenly got like a gift sub, like, wait, who was this person again? That's so beautiful though! So many beautiful gift subbies. By the Lord, there's so many lovely people in there. I love that. Fine. We can get through the first quest. It's only taken us 45 minutes to even like get into the first quest. And there was a treasury quest. I put in my overwork hours for time off just in time for this year. I have my days off. My holiday will start on the 21st. Expect some more streams there. Maybe we'll just do the most random IRL streams where I might be sorting out some Pokemon cards or trying to actually bake myself something proper. I even still need to like bake these guide notes because I intended to do that on the 5th of December, but things were just not working with me. It just wasn't working. Make oliebollen? How can I make oliebollen? I do not have a frying pan. Then I would have to make like oven oliebollen. I'm not sure if I want to make those. Into the oven? Oven oliebollen? I mean, it's worth a try. And you can gift them different, and you can put different things in them to try. We can make our own banana oliebollen! I mean, that sounds amazing, you know? For all our Dutchies, how many oliebollen have you had so far this year? Or at least in the last 2 months? Maybe 3 months. Since autumn. 0! Now you say that, I'm missing a 0 stick. The pictures look very yummy.
I'm trying to resist. I'm very much trying to resist. I think I've had 3? Okay. Thank you again for the stretchotarian. Trying to do everything to delay masonry quest progression. Yeah, I think we're not gonna make it tonight. There's 10 quests! we'll have to continue some other day. This is the second cutscene! Actually, it's the third. No, it's the second cutscene. It's the second cutscene. Thank you for the stretchotarian. I totally missed out what she was saying here. I was blown away by this endlessness of blankies flying everywhere. Oh my lord. Okay, we can do this. There's just one problem. Research into the condition has long since grown to be held. Wow!
Sorry for interrupting game.
Something timing. Here I was hiccuping on some line that's over there, and I was like, what is it even saying? And then my brain just said, wow! And I was like, no, that's not what it's saying! Oh, it's... Thank you for securing the next 2 months of Final Fantasy XIV subscription. Get a fancy hat and a monocle. No, that doesn't work. Brain very much broken. Thank you, Antic, for throwing 25 euros at a campfire's reviewer. Absolutely going ham today. I really, really appreciate that. But please do take care of yourself. Thank you. Paha. It's going like it doesn't know what to do anymore. Hey. Okay, well, once again try to get through. I have no clue what Alice is saying. Thank you. There's just one problem. Research into the condition, which is what's it called? Tempered. Research into being tempered has long since grown to a health. And the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. I will not do another stretcher shortly. But we will need a small break soon. In about 15 to 20 minutes. I hope we can get through the first quest before the first break.
Hi, you cute. You too! And things. It's Inzig Hildebrand! I'm talking to you!
None of the modern scholars, perhaps? But what of their Asian counterparts? I know the Elegants took a more than passing interest in the subject,
Hi, Michael. Please do enjoy the beautiful gift sub that was gifted to you by NSYNC.
She keeps pointing behind me, but there's nobody. Like I just see NSYNC doing this, going like. You mean the plushie over there? Wait, do you think my tech is cute? So that's what we're calling it now.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
None of the modern scholars, perhaps, but one of their Asian counterparts. I know the elegance took a more empathic interest in the subject.
Not too well.
I've actually been rather okay today.
And that's a good thing. Still a bit cold outside. But, oh well, I guess I still have plenty of things that I can get out of my closet. Just stay warm. I hope you can at least get a little bit comfy with some amazing grahatia.
And if what we see is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the Etherochemical Research Facility. I can do this.
I'll be a little lurking while finishing homework. Good luck, Michael.
I'm more curious how he knows about that. He was not in. He was already.
Huh? How does he know about this? I'm sorry, sir, but you were frozen. Or did you read it in the memoirs?
He read the report. He read everything. He read everything in the book. He just knows everything that happened up to now. Or at least for as far as huh? I give yes. Well, at least not. Maybe we're still writing our own reports, but we're just not aware of it. We're doing it unconsciously. Maybe we hire someone to do it. Maybe one of our retainers would do it. Maybe Alizé does it for us. Were they experimenting on primals and the worshippers? Yes. Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports in Aziz's lab, which means we'll be needing an airship.
An airship, you say? Meet me at the northern bank of Lake Sylvanir. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Why are you all pointing?
I don't think you're awful, but I hope you're okay. Because it does sound like NSYNC can use a hug.
We go through another cutscene!
We did it! We got through a cutscene. Wait, was it? Wrong door. Okay.
It's okay.
You know, in sync, I am often in a mood where I'm just like, not understanding myself, just not feeling like it. So I think I understand. That's okay. And those times I can't really say anything much about it either. So do not worry. If there's nothing to talk about or to share, of course, here, then that's okay. Do take your time. I was just playing with the light, sorry. Little cute. It's okay. You shouldn't have brought things. That's okay, no worries. No worries. We're gonna fly. But what are we gonna fly on? No worries, Conrad. Oh! That's a friend of mine. You can also see it by the orange. Not just a friend of mine. Not just a friend of mine. A very cute friend of mine. Very adorable friend of mine. And I instantly decided I would just use an ice horsey. Oh, really? It's over here? Is this close by? Okay, sure. Doink. Oh, those quests! Not such a completionist in Realm Reborn. And I'm not like... Not sure. If the quest is like, you know, somewhere after maybe the third quest. She looks different. Look at her being all like dressed up. It's pink! How adorable! I give you the Bonanza! The Science very own airship! Here to just get it wrecked in Uzz's lair. A builder as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones. And named her for luck and prosperity. And what time did you do this? Was this just your distraction to not go crazy on everybody just not being there? The Taru is... This is amazing! We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. She made it while you unsubbed. I was gone for... not even like for maybe a week. Oh, garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship. I see. The annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the science-fabled coinkeeper. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the trading didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's alright, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. The Bonaza is equipped with a full complement of mana cutters. By the way, feel free to use them to get around Azizla. But enough talk. It's time to fly around. All aboard! Hey. It's very noisy. And we have arrived in Azizla. Well, basically at the beginning, but nonetheless Azizla. I like it that they gave him like a little speech bubble, and I think like most people will talk to him. Did I ever mention that I was fond of flying? No, you did not, because I am. Be it on an airship, an armor or a chocobo. There's nothing so exhilarating as feeling the wind on your face as the horizon unfolds before you. Can you imagine him flying up on a chocobo while playing a tune? Honestly, Sid will be jealous of the way the airship flies. The thorough as I've done herself. Anyway, here we are on Azizla, and Alphina's report did not do the skill of this place justice. Hello Datsul, how are you? I should catch up with Datsul sometime as well. How have your recent streams been going? Have you been working out the details of setting up that stream? My ear is being annoying. Stream. We got through the first quest before the first break! We did it! We got through a quest! Also, I'm abusing the cold of my fingers because my fingers are very cold for like the heat that is in my ear right now. So I'm not doing weird stuff or anything, but did not stream the last week because I was very tired. Going to stream! I'm going to stream, so lower it at you and make it a bit. Oh, no sellout. How dare you, Dussel! You know that's forbidden. You can, however, save up some points. I hope the new law adjustments aren't too heavy. My ear feels just like. Maybe it's just I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. It's being like, you've been wearing these things all day, and I'm like, yeah, so what? So basically you were saying, when I drop 5k points, I can do a shout out to myself. For example. Or I can just give you one. Dussel is trying to set up a stream. He's trying to stream from his ridiculously large computer screen. And I'm very curious if you'll figure it out. And for you hosting me last time, thanks for that. Your screen is retarded. Yes, like most people have two screens, but that's just as one very long screen. So this is where you had your reckoning with Thor then? I wish I'd been with you. You're silly, why would you? You didn't want to see what happened to Estinian. It was absolutely not okay. Okay, it was maybe not as bad as what's it called? What's she called? I forgot her name. Oh, I'm awful. The girl in the first. I really can't get her name. Desleen! Bass! Hello, thank you for the 10 bits. How are you doing? The last stream was League of Legends. No way. But enough about Final Fantasy IV. It's still crushing my PC's mode. It is? Oh, that's strange. Do you need some troubleshooting? So it can get you into more Final Fantasy XIV. But that's weird. That's like continuously crashing your computer. Should we? Needs to download your GP. If you want to have all the specifics, all the good stuff. I think what actually is a good idea is that I know we only just got to the second quest of 10. But exactly that's probably why it's a good idea to get a quick stretch and break. So that at about 9ish we can get into that quest. I just continue it. I don't have to break it apart. Good for 10-hour stream then. Oops. Yeah, I won't have the time like I had last time. Oops. No sleep for the area. But yeah, we should really take that very, very, very small break. Because it's important to not only get stretches for me, but stretches for everyone. Because in my stretch list there's no leg stretch or something. No, we're not gonna pull an all-nighter, not like last time. Last time we stayed up until like 1:30. That was a bit much. It was a bit much indeed. I need to stretch. But I'm reading. That sounds like a you problem. But yes. I will take a small break. You maybe get some drinks, some snacks. And we'll be right back. Stand a bit to the side. Yep. I'll probably mute this as well. So you can enjoy some fairy tale music. Be right back. timing. As in, I said, like, we can get there, like, at like 9-ish. And then 9-ish is there. Are you still, like, standing there trying to get the perfect piece of gear? I should really make sure to have my arms properly to the back. I think it's fine like this. Are you okay, Insane? No worries. There's no need to say sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. We really, really can appreciate you. I just do not always know what to say. Perfect. It's 9. I actually got water this time around because I'm a bit feeling like I'm both hot and I'm cold. Like for now, these earplugs are suddenly very cool because for the last good 5 minutes I have been wearing them, and the house is probably very cold. But my head is very warm and everything's just like a bit. You're hot and you're cold. Yes, and you know there's a ferret right here. Is that saliva? No, it's not. You okay? You're a cute boy. What do you mean? I just like it when it looks around like that. Thunder was saying like, well, maybe screenshots, you know. Well, maybe not screenshots, but I just like to play around with cards. Just a little bit. I think this should be fine. My arm things aren't really being too friendly with me. Excuse me. We get foods for this one. Right, see our services surroundings with an expectant glint in his eye. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant. Whoa, you know too much, boy. Oh look, and there's our ship. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and yes, I believe my bearings. Though this is my first time in SSLA, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Sure, boy. Unless I am mistaken, the spot leads to an aetheryte, beyond which there will be an informational terminal. I suggest we begin our search. I've just been reading up. It's nothing too special. Fancy airship. Hey. What would that be? I mean, it's just blue like everything else. Oh, I remember the first time I was here and I was like, just how? Oh, there's an informational thing here. I still look around like, oh, this is a lie. I don't get anything. I just don't get this place. Follow the blue lines. There you go. Hi, girl. Time for authority on elegant artifacts to show what he can do. Yeah, you already know everything, so you surely have figured out how to use this thing as well, right? go quiet. I'm helping Auntie make it through raids. And here is the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. There we are. Iconic corruption? An overview? That sounds promising. Indeed. Let us see what his report has to say. Huh? Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. Nobody had a backup? What? No! Isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is, where to look? It says here, the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? Sounds familiar. I would say it is a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters in the hemisphere. We can ascertain the details at hemisphere control. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the Mancutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time on accompanying us back to the ship then. We'll see you at the hemisphere. Wow, LSA. Are you trying to reach through that fourth wall there? I feel like in As's life should have proper mounts. Proper mounts. And I'm not talking about a pig. Then I'm not talking about action either. There are so many things I'm not looking for. There you go. I can also go for this one and not spoil it for anyone. Of course I have my own means of transportation, but it doesn't mean I don't want to join y'all. Who do you think I am? Some kind of hero? Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's Sandal. I love playing with sunshine. We looking babe. Ah, dang it. This thing is... No! I wanted to take screenshots, but all these things are in the way. Never mind. I was having a really good shot at a screenshot, but never mind. What was there anyway? But yeah, this thing was in the way. This flying rock. Another burp! But you got the orange one, I got the red one. I don't have the orange one. I don't have blood burps. Ooh, another friend. Many frienders to be found. It almost seems like you can do more things here. Sissy! I have the pleasure of meeting Sissy. I am about this one. Why is everyone like surrounding?
I can probably see what he's talking about when you're all here. It's kind of difficult, you know. Nice sunshine. I love the sunshine like that. If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber, this Node will be able to tell us his number. Hey, Casina's better. Excuse me. There. From what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Huh? Warning. An evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the heavy sphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the fourth umbral calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. Future? In the next patch. Bzzz, energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging. 2 mana goddess. I'm having a bit of a hiccup. It's not quite a hiccup, but it's still like... Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Hello, kitty. In result to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the logs. It's not quite like a hiccup, but it's a hiccup. It's not a hiccup. But yeah, maybe my brain just went there. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shot might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form points of stagnant ether through the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-inspected ether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. Minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much elegant knowledge. Besides, my studies help me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind. But to finally stand here with the two of you, it's more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shot. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are going to manifest where the ether is stagnant. No, you're just showing off.
Which makes me think we should make a contest of this. The first to return it with a shot wins. What do you say? Very well. Would be my honor to come third. We'll be second. She'll be first, and she'll next. You made me win again! Is what cheap here. No, I only use my sheep for my land and hand classes. Because if I would only use the sheep, then I would literally just neglect all my other minions. So my fighting classes use for flying mostly birds. For land places, mostly the horsey. And for all the other not fighting classes, I use the sheep. And my chocobo is just sadly neglected. Those things look pretty cool. I think we're having an issue of like how high or low is her target. I think her target is low. Yeah, her target is lower. Now it's higher. She's a huge arrow. Yeah, that's the issue. It's the arrow's too big. I wonder how high or low. See, it's lower than this. It's fine, I'll be third. It's fine. I told you, I just don't get us a slot. It's the only thing of Harvest World I don't quite understand. Oh, we found it. Oh, and we found a bunch of people as well. B? Find a point of second lightning and feed the lightning sprites that appear. Oh, they're just people summoning sprites. There we go. Woo! Yoink! Oh, that was easy. Maybe also because there are others also just shooting at these things. Bravo! That was quite the show, adventurer. Boy, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited a little race. Congratulations. The lightning shot is yours. Show yourself! Wait, no. No dramatic entrance? You've changed. I want to, yeah, dramatic entrance, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was someone else. That's why I was using a different voice. You remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest to God's hero after all. Now you're calling me an hero as well! Well, the contest continues, so you'd better hurry back. Ah, but one last thing. Thank you, Ariazane, for bringing me here. Oh, they were like, yeah, but we didn't make him actually say that. You're welcome. Happy to have you. That was literally just because we can. Okay. No wonder he never wins, he just chases others. What the heck is this thing? Wow. Interesting piece of elegant technology. Are there stars? Is that the night sky? That's very interesting. We're getting through the second quest! And we did it pretty quickly as well! But that means this will probably be us. You have a shot, then you win. Switch high and low. I couldn't find so much as a trade of stagnant ether. I'm disappointed in you, Alice. It appears Alice had no luck. So victory is ours. Yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shot? What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? Yeah, I mean, everyone was meant to find one, right? That is a question I have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from Ariazane. And not only about the secrets of adventuring, but come, we should attend to our mission. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Hemisphere. Only one obstacle remains. The security system within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. A light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I'm right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise that so you get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. You know, this is just another case of throwing his own life on the line. Well, nothing for it, but to sit tight. sure this Owen fellow was very learned. But iconic corruption, an overview? Sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphanos was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a link to this course on our nation's duty to the rule. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Chilean knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alvino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean, the roads were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little bit more open-minded. But deep down, he still holds fast to the one belief, and I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the elegant civilization as depicted in folklore. Where did he suddenly come from? Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. The thesis was required to earn my August mark. My peers at the Students of Caldestion convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Of course he loved that. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at a time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. I can. Good God! An August thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes. Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. I guess he did well then. If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? How did you bring it here?
Initializing. Scanning for a registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Verifying. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, Your Highness. Crystal Tower music. Now this I can absolutely appreciate. Ha ha ha! I never cease to amuse me. Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Une said as much when they granted me this gift. But unto such time as it fades,
I should use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption.
Searching. One item found. Iconic corruption and overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password.
Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice note the password. Right. Let's see. Glory be to Alag. Long live Emperor Alexander!
Password incorrect. Please try again.
Confound it. Come now. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance...
Password! I knew it! It was so obvious. The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden.
What did that thing just call me?
Wow, trouser courage. We're in this game as well, I guess. What am I gonna be? Courage. Password incorrect. Again, be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated.
Alright, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Mushroom into cooperating, it's them. Come, let us bear the note back to the Rising Stones.
Because that's so easy. I think we'll just take money. We got through another quest! Go wins!
Fine, now let's try this first hand.
But if that doesn't work, we're doing it my way. Here.
I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up.
I was thinking about that as well.
Vampires did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears her friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext, however much I might look forward to seeing him again. him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way. Look at him, all but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? How much? Pow sword! Rising stones. Boop. I thought we were going to sit. Now we're here. I take it you have news to share? So do I. Why are we here?
I'm pleased to see your mission was a success. And in no small part due to
Yeah. Brain did not comply.
Hi, Zermo! How are you?
Grail's back too. I wonder what was decided at the council. Oh right, yeah, they went somewhere as well. Oh, you brought your friend.
Large lowborn presence detected.
Derp. Wonderful news, Area Zone. The Taru contacted Sid on our behalf. He is on his way here, even as we speak. While we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryle? I guess. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Galamont. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the third, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus, are they the ones who took Yotsuya and Asai? This bodes well, does it? Zeno's movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict. And so, thanks in part to an Imperial withdrawal from Grimlet, that they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues of peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead for the decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The lower Minsons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Stola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we're dealing with the tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tampering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. And on a cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable and don't respite? I shall sit soon, and as soon as he arrives. Hope your day's been going well so far, Zero. I believe it's rather early there. We've made a respite cozier than ever! Cozier? I'm okay with that. I understand you took a little trip out his luck. Rohan made himself useful, I trust. Useful! Wow, what a way of speaking. Cozier. As appalling as Gabu is to me, I know only too well how much more is at stake here. The cure could change the whole world. Sit at long last. He's like the man, the legend, the hero that saved your life. Indirectly. Sid! Ah! Fanboy! He's a bigger fan of Sid than of me, because he never runs into me. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. This is just music that I associate to the Crystal Tower. Oh, I would have been had you not fulfilled your promise. Ha! I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself had already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? He's so happy! Well, a treatment for tampering. For the next step, you need to find a password to this elegant report. You don't even know if that's it, but... Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever, and still not guess correctly. And thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a magic terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now anticipating that it might be of use, I take the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Bruce. It contains an elegant dictionary. A tombstone. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. But why did that encrypt data? Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Ha! Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to be honest, Your Highness? I would, my lady. Note, open a report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password, freedom.
Password accepted. Opening report.
This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul. Said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. Sephiroth, by way of an example, exposure of the ether of the fiend Sephiroth would cause the subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. As a consequence, the subject would attain high affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributed to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon. The thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner, do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects. An endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good man and woman all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cause for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I've been stripped of my rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recalled it in the hope that one day, someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. So not even the elegants were able to find a cure, or rather, were not given a chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True. Yet, were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. If we could only make them remember who they were, so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can also restore their sense of self. Do you know what this sounds like? This sounds so very much like Sword Art Online. Their sense of self, but their brain's not quite there. I think you should go for the second. But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to the tempering. Through thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. Your theory seems sound, and our experience treating the like corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transfer as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. Yeah! They did. You're right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism. And I can see that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for cure. Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have a reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe that I may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. So if we would be able to conduct years worth of tasks within the space of a few days, in theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it would take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind the password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure, and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted this report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Blech. This is not really a Sith voice. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop.
Right away, Chief!
Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you here to help me. Me? We're rushing through the quest now.
All those magical terminals won't come cheap. Ah, shut up, Tataru. Some things you shouldn't put a price on. Suffice it to say, I shall be of whatever help I can. We're getting there, one step at a time.
As with our first foray into the labyrinth of the ancients, we seek to venture into the unknown. And in order to succeed, we require not only knowledge and preparations, but daring besides, just like old times. You're very much like to just think of the past, don't you? Also, if you think I'm doing weird things, I'm just putting my cold fingers on my warm forehead. Right, while Graha, Tia and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure the supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and eye shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better.
Leave the eye shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree.
In that case, case, I'll trust Arizona and Alizé with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Okay. Take them to the Sky Steel manufacturer in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalin. The people there will give you what you need. You also a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll have to tell him. Oh, mine! I thought she meant Sid. I was like, Sid? Well, I guess. do, 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 do. Do, do, do. The Sky Steel Factory. A manufacturing, mind you. Oh, I've got the simple one for my voice. I should. If this would be like a very fair and game that like kind of like remembers, then it would be like, really? All this time we've been waiting for you to come and finish your Machinist quest, to help us with all these little tasks that we need to ask of you, and now you come to us without even helping us one bit further. Yeah, kinda, right? Exactly, yeah. Oh, maybe this guy won't be as mean to me. You stand in the Sky Steel manufactory. What is it you require? Ba, 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 da, da. So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present a note to our engineer to Asher Blandon. We shall be glad to assist you. Thanks. Sky Steel engineer. The Landon. Okay. At the Athenaeum Atherolodium something. Close to Amaric's house. Grinch. Athenaeum Astrologium. Was that a detail I should not have mentioned? Ooh, good music be good. It's the house of the Lord Commander! Okay. It's not like I solely like visited that place too often or so. If only they knows. It's a part of a quest! So I'm very certain that's his house, yeah. Hi. Ceruleum, you've come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price has shot up on account of uncertainty with Empire. So I hope you've got the coin. I got plenty of coin. How much do you want? What's your price? Well now, a promissory note from your hero works. I don't see many of these. Now that it's a problem. Not that it's a problem. It's as good as gold to me.
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Maybe it's that I changed the way that I listen to it, but... Yes, exactly, Thunder. So very much exactly, like... No? After the disappointment, you weren't there for a stuffy meeting. Okay. Of all places, you just bring yourself a beastman's leader along.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem.
He has the same vibe in his voice, but maybe he forgot that it was a bit higher. It was a bit more noble. Right now it's more like, I've gone back 10 years in time. I do have a little bit of the rubble in my voice, but it's not that much. I've heard allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem.
To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
This is like, everyone was like, oh my god, Abraham is coming back! And now they're just like, it's just like the awful voice I just used. It's like, expectations crashed! Sorry.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
I think it's the same voice actor, but I think he hasn't done it for too long. It's not among what it used to be. Or it's a voice actor trying to work after a voice actor. Just send Crow after him. Into Taru.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
Not in Russia or anything. No.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Is it a bad thing that I can just imagine and I can just hear what the original voice would be like? Of course I cannot make it, but I mean, after Stormlight it was still pretty good, like, you know, before Shadowbringers. I just had to like read it in that voice in my mind.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
I'm with you! I'm supporting my friend now. I don't care if Ishgard goes broke. We need to support our savior.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Thanks. It's dark. That's where we're at.
Who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much?
Just for a moment, I thought it was very interesting that, like, that Fanu leader was like, yeah, remember me? I wonder if he does that, if you have not met him before, if you have not finished the Beast Stripes.
Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted hell.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more, now that I look at it.
Even Sid sounds different. Maybe that's just the issue of expansions. Voice actors, they change.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance? Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals. thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
No, you're just the other part that Graham might have wanted to meet after all.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Lol.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time.
Destined. If it's who?
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
I don't think you'll go there at all because you don't have to.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Nice.
Whatever you say, Garland.
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto. Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin. All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Is it next to Alizé?
It's overloading.
She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
We know!
Oh!
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
What?
No. I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Yeah. I guess he's a reader and he's good at like quickly memorizing things. It's only the trailer starting to make sense. Also, I was curious, like, wait, is that your voice or was that just you overly excited?
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
You can prepare her.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Go get yourselves a cup of tea. Get that throat taken care of. You're not sounding like yourself today. I am in a state of many things. There was a lot of information to take in. It was like I was watching a movie. Indeed. So we finally have it. A cure for tempering. All that remains is to put it to use. I shall be praying for your success on the front lines. Well, we do not know if it's actually a cure and what actually just like has been done by these machines, but I guess it's just like a computer that just does the heavy thinking work. In the end, we didn't have to pay the terminals, which is great for us, but I can't help but feel my counterpart in the ironworks. Your counterparts? What happened to Taru? I mean, everyone knows it's a small one, but... Alas, the Ironworks crew couldn't linger longer. Far too much to do. Yet brief thorough time together was bloody good to see them. Hurrah! Yeah, something. At long last we have a cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof, but I'm quietly confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild.
As long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Linsa. We've kept Gabby waiting long enough. I wonder, like, it's either been a while or I just do not remember his story at all. I know Gabu has been re-mentioned a few times, but I honestly do not know too much about Gabu. And why he's been why there is a tempered soul, which is convenient, of course. So many friendos. That's maybe because, like, you know, what community finder? That's new. Wow. So you can finally actually search for these kind of things. Well, yeah, I still do many friends. They play this game for a while. I'm probably going to the F castle now if we're going to look. That's where we went last time. To the Maelstrom headquarters. Oh, there you are. In the midst of all the peoples. Display and Alize is very fond of Kabu, to the extent that I have a hand in it. I shall do all my power to bring him back. My boy. Well, this is the moment of truth. I propose bring Gabu to us at once.
Apologies for the wait. Gabu, have you been good?
I know that feeling, vogeltje. Maybe if you give me some time, I'll forgive you.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
I'm sorry, I do indeed not play good with you. That's okay.
Fancy meeting you here.
Why?
Alphino Y'shtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
Hey, Aymeric was back already, so... Oh, well, who knows?
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
hope, at least.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
But do we have Angelo here? I think Angelo was a creature that was created by Alizé. I'm quite confused.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
Being left out.
Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn. Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
That's Angelo. It's a familiar that Alizé can summon.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
I also have that piggy as a mount.
The rest is up to you, Alizé. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Good night, Fellowchan. No worries.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
They're so exhausted. Very good, if you're still here. Is this yum? Static feedback? My microphone has done that before. No, that's not the issue. But we're aren't going to finish this tonight anyway. Where's the nearest Aetheryte? It's pretty far off. This is not the cheapest, but oh, thank you, very good. Would you like her more if she has like a derpy mount? Also, lovely sky. I should have derpy mount. I have derpy mount. Yes. I also don't think I have a flu here. Piggy! I have derpy piggy mount. It took me a lot to get it. Stinking cute. Also, I thought I'd at least show you some appreciation. Amazing against his starry sky. Oh, you gotta love some starry skies, right? Yay! I think the pig is super cute as well. Wait, how does Piggy actually walk? I just wanna entertain our Fogocha before he goes to sleep with some cute thoughts and things. Wait, we're not meant to walk here! That's why everything looks so flat, because it was never made. Okay. No, it's also not walking here. Confound it. Walk, Piggy, walk! Oh, it doesn't walk. It doesn't even. Because it's always flying. It won't walk. Sorry, it's hilarious. I've never looked at the details of this thing. What exhausting sound walking. See, this is more like what a piggy should do. Ew. It's a red and piggy. Ew. Okay, so far for my show of the piggy to the beautiful sky. I thought it was funny to show. I think we'll finish up this quest. You're welcome, Fogocha. Wow. They tend to play music here. Good night, Fogocha. Another Twitch friendo. Of the beautiful shroom club. Yeah, I think there's plenty
plenty of other quests to do. And I'm a bit resistant to actually finish them right now. Because I know as soon as I hit the dungeon that you're actually in the point where like... But now it's getting interesting. Now I want to know more. So I hope I'm not keeping anyone up or anything. Alizé will succeed, I'm certain of it. We need to have faith. Well, this seems as good as a spot as any to have a rest. Exactly, Alphino! Exactly.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alizé refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Is any consolation? She's in awe of your work. Yeah, you usually won't tell others though, but...
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire. Alizé, are you all right?
Nani?
The treatment. Did it work?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gaboo!
Was that too much of a shock face? Maybe it was also just the sudden change of character. Complete change of character.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces, theirs and yours, Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember one thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
I have to go now, Gaboo. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
Fine, on the zoo now. Well, I guess beyond this lies a dungeon. But also, as I said, that's probably not a good thing for right now. So I hope that I have not held up people just like a previous time. Where we went on to very late because we got into a dungeon. I was like, oh my god, but I gotta do all this stuff, so I cannot afford that today. Let me just see what it's saying. I should not speak to Stula, which makes sense. You may recall, in order to procure the ingredients for Angelo, we had no choice but to surrender ourselves to the whims of the pixies. But I should have done so with far better grace had I known what we were going to achieve. I wonder how she actually could perform it here. That's my question. We did it! We brought Gaboo back.
And if I have any say in the matter, it will be the first of many. She is full of hope. She's brimming. Alisaie will be exhausted from her efforts. But you wouldn't think, so to look at her now. If she's ready to press on, so am I. Nyah. Also, I'm in a good spot to just take a small break.